Teddy? All right, perfect.
Hi, Teddy. Okay. We went to Mexico, in case you haven't noticed, and it was pretty cool down there. I've been down there a couple times for one day, nothing like a week long. So it was the longest time I've been down in Mexico, and it was pretty crazy. I mean, there was cool stuff, and there was like wow stuff. And I think one of the coolest things for me was just being able to go down there and help all those people. Like Gabe said, he came home and he was like, oh my gosh, I have all this stuff. And yesterday, I came home, he got down a day before me, right? Yep. And it was my grandparents' anniversary, and they like having the experience of going places. So they wanted us all to go to this 5-star restaurant in Del Mar. I don't know what it was called. The steak was good though. And I was sitting in there looking around, and there's all these people like getting drunk. It was really, really janky. And it was weird being there because that morning I'd woken up in Mexico where there's people living in a trash bag. And 14 hours later, I'm sitting in a 5-star restaurant where people are spending hundreds of dollars on food and drink for their pleasure. And I kind of got triggered. And it was a big contrast. My mom and dad, we talked about it later, how a mission trip impacts people that way. I think it was Maya or Elena, one of them said it, how a mission trip, it makes you see the big picture. And I think in our youth group, we can be so small-minded, like, I'm going to help out Thursday, I'm going to help out Sunday, Wednesday, whatever service you help out at. And when you go down, when you do something like that, it opens your mind so much. Like, you see so much more stuff. And I have this verse. It's the Great Commission, and I can't find my phone. Okay, Matthew 28, starting in verse 18, it says, and Jesus coming up spoke to them, saying, all power has been given to me in heaven and upon earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all the things whatsoever I have enjoined you. And behold, I am with you all the days until the completion of the age. And that's not some people's calling. I'm going to start with that. That's not everyone's calling. But when I was down there, I was thinking of that verse, and I was like, wow, that's what we're doing right now. Like, and Paul did that. The disciples did that. Like, they spread the gospel throughout Europe. Is that Europe? What he said. And I just thought that was really cool, like being able to do that, literally. And it was funny, we were laying in bed one night. I was half asleep. I was staring up at the ceiling of my dorm. I don't know who it was. Actually, I do know. I'm just not going to say it. And one of the boys was like, why do we have to pay to work? And I just seeing the reaction of all the people we helped down there, like, it was totally worth it. Like, those people are so happy that we're down there. Like, they're living in ethically dumpsters. And we're living in houses, and we have video games and jewelry and what?
Running water.
Minecraft, yeah. And so, like, clothes and stuff like this. There was little kids that wear the same pair of clothes every day, and I was like, that's probably their only pair of clothes. And like, that's separated by the metal wall. So it opened your mind down there. And I just thought all of that was really cool, mind-opening, and I encourage you guys to go on mission trips. It's really fun. It's kind of depressing, but it really opens your eyes and makes you have a passion for doing that kind of thing. Like, I got back yesterday, I was like, can we leave? Like, I want to go back there already. So it was a pretty cool experience. So I encourage you guys, just be thinking of that. Like, Gabe said it? Gabe said it, and some of us are really ungrateful. I'm just gonna be honest. My brother, when my mom makes something he doesn't like for dinner, will complain. Not all the time, but most of the time. If it's not pizza or chicken nuggets, he'll complain. And just thinking about that now, like, we're so selfish. Like, we have so much, they have so little, and they're happy at the smallest things. Like, we gave these kids like $3 to go buy ice cream, and they were like jumping up and down, like screaming. And yeah, so I just encourage you guys to think about that. Think about what you do have, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So.